Watch this and we're gonna talk about it.
No one talks about the feeling when you finally get put first in your relationship. Yesterday, I was mad at my husband, and my husband was like, what's wrong? Like, what did I do wrong? Like, talk to me. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, don't worry about it. And he was like, well, if you don't talk to me, like, how are we going to work through it? Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, I promise you, like, it really doesn't matter. And he was just like, well, why won't you talk to me? I was like, well, maybe it's because all those years that you shut me down. If I ever felt sad about something, or if I was going through something, I never felt comfortable enough to come talk to you about it, because you always made me feel like I was nagging, even though I was telling you at the time that I wasn't nagging, that I'm just talking to you. Your response is, I'm working. I've been on the phone all day with angry customers, and you think I want to hear this? So I blamed myself for years. I was like, you know what? Maybe it is me. Maybe I'm unhappy. So maybe if I get my life together and I was to lose weight, maybe I'll be more pleasant for you to want to be around or to talk to. Like, to be quite honest, everything that you went through, that you're traumatized from, I suffered for. I remember we had a really bad year of I was just straight invisible to you. You had no respect for me at all. I remember on Valentine's Day, I was like, I tried to hint to you. I was just like, oh, I wish I had someone to make me feel special on Valentine's Day. And your response was, it's just a day. Don't get caught up in the hype. And then you turned around and sat there and bragged to me about how you bought your mother a bouquet of roses and a large card. And I was like, well, damn, babe, like, you didn't have to throw it in my face. And you yelled at me talking about, I'm sorry that I tried to make my mother, who just lost her husband of 37 years, feel better. And I was like, well, you know what about me? You know what I'm saying? And he just act like I was the most selfish person in the world to ask that question. He was like, well, I'm trying to talk to you right now. And I said, well, I'm at work right now. Because of the old me, I would have told my coworkers, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to run to the restroom. And I would have held the phone and I would have talked to you, because you finally making time for me. I got to stop what I'm doing because you making time for me. I have to be honored that you making time for me right now, because you're the best, the biggest thing in this world. You know how you love somebody more than you love yourself? And it's like, I done lost everything. My mom's dead. My granny's holding on by a thread. I don't have any friends because I lost them all for him. But, you know, you want to talk. He want to talk. But I already died.
Suffering and silence. And men swear women had it so good when traditionally they didn't work. But it's like, you don't know what she's being subjected to at the hands of that man behind closed doors. Just because he's a cool friend and a cool co-worker doesn't mean he's a cool partner to his wife. Doesn't mean he's a cool parent, you know what I'm saying, to his children. Like, y'all don't be knowing what people go through. And y'all say 70% of women file for divorce. This poor lady sounds like she's still married. Show of hands. I want to know, how many of y'all think she should have left? How many of y'all think she's doing what she should have done, which is stay? How many of y'all think that her emotional body would never be important enough to be a reason to walk away? And if it is, at what point should she draw the line? How much is enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, how much is too much? How much suffering is too much suffering? How long is long suffering supposed to be? You get it? Is your emotional quality of life ever that important? I want to know. Like, follow, subscribe, or you'll never see me again.